collection of old engines, freight cars, coaches.
Yes. What are you going to do?
A couple of cabooses.
Cabooses?
Yes.
I don't know about anything by that.
You don't know anything about cabooses?
No. Something on your face.
No. Something back here. There's a caboose.
When was it that the trains began to lose their glamour? Well, I guess it was when the diesels came along. Of course, the diesels had to come, you know, they're cheaper to run. But somehow they didn't have that awesome fire-breathing presence that the old steam locomotives had. We changed too, you know. After World War II, we entered the air age, and airplane pilots became our new heroes. And now, the whole network of interstates cuts across the land, and we've begun to forget about the train. All the coaches still run, but somehow they're just not quite the same anymore.
Just came inside into the Railroad Museum. That's right next door to the Mother Road Museum in Barstow, California.
Yeah.
It's another free museum.
Yeah.
But they do accept donations, and in order to keep these places going, and it might be a lot of volunteer help that they get, but it's still, you pay the light bills, you keep things renovated, keep it going. We're going to have donations here that you can come if you're here. We'll also have a link to their website, and I bet you can make a donation there.
You can.
They have a volunteer program if you live in Barstow or in the surrounding area. You can come and help out with the museum, because it takes a lot of help to keep these places running, alive, and they bring a lot of wonderful history. Some of the passenger trains were very luxurious, and this is from the Barstow Harvey House dining room. So again, Fred Harvey was one of the early railroad pioneers, and he was trying to get tourists to come to the West, and he built some nice hotels along these railroad lines, and he also had what he called the Harvey girls, Kathy.
Oh.
Those were the people that worked, the young ladies that worked in the Harvey House hotels and restaurants and the dining rooms.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were called Harvey girls. This is something that the workers would have used when they were working on the railroad tracks.
Yeah. Big people. Good.
It's called a Kalamazoo Railroad Car. And the reason I know that, because that's what it says right down here on the sign. Freeze on it and
Holding things.
the Dogtooth Mountain Railroad.
Yes, it's right here.
You can see they have a nice railroad display in here.
Yeah. A little baby.
Beautiful artwork on the walls.
Hard.
All railroad related.
Hard to do that.
One of the old steam engines.
I should go away.
Again, a lot of the Native American history throughout the country, but out here in the Southwest.
Yes. This is sliding. Sliding. So much. So much.
Please do not interfere. Please do not enter cab or interfere with controls. Kathy, you need to get out. Kathy was trying to interfere with the controls. She is a licensed train engineer, if you remember our video from Benson, Arizona.
Yeah.
But I think it's best in the museum to leave the controls alone. So if you got the idea that I don't know a thing about trains, you would be absolutely right. But it's an interesting museum. And we're here to learn, Kathy.
Yes.
The bell from the wreck of engine 5706. Trains crashed. 1 killed, 3 were hurt. Oh, and they have a number of little side rooms too with some interesting displays. These are the pins that the railroad workers would have worn, and it's displayed of all the different railroads. And you can see how many different types that this museum has.
Get.
So all these little side rooms are filled with a bunch of railroad-related memorabilia.
Yeah. So many not labels.
Yeah. Is there radios that they would have used?
Here.
Yeah. That's a radio that the railroad workers used to communicate back and forth with each other. Some of the tools they used. And what looks like a real old IBM computer. An old Lionel Trains set down here.
Oh.
And some of the books and the accessories you could have purchased. These are circa 1953. Some old Lionel Trains. Here's a rendition of the Casa del Cetero, which I'm assuming was the Harvey Hotel, and dining room would have been in there. what it looked like back in the day.
Nobody will do any.
We got the old train signals too. And you can see, well, you can freeze it on there.
Yeah.
See what the different signals mean.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
So it's a wonderful little museum, and it's right next door to the Mother Road Museum here in Barstow, California. Tells you a little bit about the train history, along with next door teaching,
Yes, yes.
telling you a little bit about the history of Route 66, which we are traveling the entire distance and having a really great time. So we want to thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed the train museum. Again, they accept donations, but the price is right. It is absolutely free,
Yes.
and we'll have links in the
Yes.
description. And the Mother Road Museum was actually free too.
Yes.
And we
yes.
loved our time
Donnie,
here, huh?
Donnie never talked to me.
No? Okay.
No.
Thanks for watching. Love y'all.